right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 12 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Lots of great things to do, of course, in the Fox River Valley area. We love serving you as part of the community for the community. You're listening to WRMN. Of course, don't forget you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. You can always keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here with WRMN. Now, we, of course, here on Out to Lunch, it's appropriate, of course, to talk about food, talk about events, and so much more, too. And when it comes to food, you know, there's lots of different opportunities at local towns and local businesses within those towns and villages and cities that you can have the opportunity to go to. Of course, especially with local businesses, it's important to try them out, see what you like. Support those local small businesses is great. And of course, what better way to support local small businesses and have the option to try them out in multiple different ways, all within a weeks-long event, than to go to a restaurant week? Well, currently happening now, we've got here until the 26th, so you still have time. It is Geneva's Restaurant Week. It's 9 days of dining at your Geneva favorites. Lots of them I have been to, of course. I'm a big fan of downtown Geneva, an absolutely beautiful place to go to. And we do have on the air here as well, too. Communications Director Johanna Patterson is joining us today to be discussing with us about Geneva's Restaurant Week. Thanks so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Very good. I know we talked quite a bit off air about all the fun things to do in Geneva, and I was sharing, for those of you listening in, I used to go to St. Mark's Church in Geneva, and then we go out to a brunch afterwards, Egg Harbor Cafe, of course, going to Kilwin's, all that great stuff. So I'm excited to be discussing this with you today.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we love Geneva too, and we're glad to hear anybody else that does. So
absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your role as Communications Director briefly. What, of course, do you do? Of course, with the title of Communications Director, what do you do as a communications director when it comes to planning for events?
Well, everybody at the chamber kind of pitches in with all of our events. So we do a lot of different things. But as far as communications, I come and talk to radio stations, sometimes a little bit of TV, a lot of article writing to get to the newspapers, that kind of thing with PR. And yeah, just get the word out there about how great Geneva is and all the fun things that we have going on.
Oh my goodness, there's always some fun stuff going on too. Every time
really
I visit.
Yes.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about Geneva's Restaurant Week. How long has this been going on for with Geneva's Restaurant Week?
It's been going on a number of years. I'm not 100% sure exactly the number of years, but it's been going on quite a while. So it's not new to us. But yes, we have a theme, a Dine on the Nines theme.
I like it.
So we actually have it 9 days, so you can take advantage of 2 weekends. And yes, we have a lot of different specials that all have a 9 in them. So it could be from $9 up to, I believe, $49.99 is at some of our higher end restaurants. So we have 23 different restaurants that are participating, and they all have a variety of different specials and offerings. Really delicious things in there that are making me hungry at this lunch hour.
Oh, cool. I'm seeing here, I already got it on the screen, Barrel and Rye, great place for their burgers. I love their burgers.
So good. Yes, that's a great spot. And they have a jalapeno burger that they're that's on their specials. So that's a really good one to try out. If you're a little nervous to try that out some other time, it's a good time to do it now.
Got some good ones here.
Yeah.
The Burger Local has some things. Craft Urban, Gia Mia, I've been there before. Fox Fire. So all these participating restaurants. Oh, I love it. Little Traveler, the Atrium Cafe. I love going there. That is such a cute place to go to.
That's always a favorite. And you can have afternoon tea or just stop for some fondue. There's a lot of fun things going on there.
Oh, I love it. That's so cool. I definitely want to. Stockholm's Brew Pub. I know that they went through a lot in the last year.
They sure have.
And they're going strong, and I absolutely love that, too, at 306 West State Street. They've got here pina colada coconut shrimp for $9.99. They also have their smothered chicken with cilantro rice and gnocchi and sausage and vodka for $29.99. And, of course, you can also check out their specials of the month, or the dishes of the month that they have. So
Yes.
they have like the soup of the month. They have all of those too that you can check out on
Now,
their website.
Stockholm's is one of our restaurants that is partnering with the Northern Illinois Food Bank.
Oh, nice.
So we have a couple restaurants that are partnering with them to give back to those that are hungry this time of year. So that's really nice as well.
That's good. Very, very cool. So there again, the primary goal, of course, of Geneva's Restaurant Week is to, of course, show off these local businesses and give them an opportunity to, let people come in and try out their foods, for sure. Are there any really new businesses that have joined that are more so recently new to the Geneva area that you want to talk a little bit about?
Altiro's has a new location in Geneva. They're not new to Geneva, and of course, not a new restaurant, but they have a new location in Geneva, additional location, and so they are on the Restaurant Week this year, which is really fun.
Nice. Yeah, they got some good things on there too. You can find that on the website. Now, how does Geneva's Restaurant Week in the planning stages in the past, or before it actually, of course, happened? How did you go about looking for restaurants to participate? Was there a waiting list? Was it sort of anyone can participate? How did you go about doing that? How did
Anybody can participate. It's open to members and non-members of the chamber. And yes, so anybody can participate. They just have to come up with a menu that they want to offer, or a special deal that they want to offer those 9 days and have it on the 9s. So yeah, it's open to anybody. It's not capped or anything like that. So there's, anybody can go, and you don't have to go to all the restaurants, of course, but just pick your favorite and hit, and hopefully they have a deal. So
I think it's cool too. You get those special promotions, you get the exclusive menu offerings, and I think what that can really do is kind of grab people's attention. Say, hey, they've got that going on. I want to try it out.
Yeah. It's a really good time to try a new restaurant you've wanted to try, or to try something new at even your favorite restaurant. If you always order the same thing, really give something else a try, and make the most of our vibrant restaurant scene in Geneva.
Absolutely. Now, how would you say that this event helps to contribute to local economy and strengthening Geneva's reputation?
Sure. I mean, our restaurants are a huge part of our local economy. We rely on them for people, of course, come to the restaurant and then maybe shop in a couple of the shops that are next door. So it's huge. And this time of year, when people may not be coming out as much because it's cold or whatnot, it's a good time to, hopefully boost that a little bit for our shops and our restaurants too. So
yeah, it's definitely, I would say, a visiting attraction to go to. Like I said, when I spoke with you, when I go to Geneva, it usually is to do shopping and or eating.
Yes.
As well. So I usually do get something, even if it's something just at the local Kilwins there, to get like an ice cream or some fudge, which my dad loves. It's his favorite, is the Kilwins fudge. That's something that we like to do. Or also going shopping too. Little Traveler has so many different things. So you get to see that too. And I love it also too that the town has this beautiful vibe to it. It's clean, it's neat. You've got a lot of different things. You have the comfort style of foods, and you've got the fancier dining as well too. The boutique smaller shops and the larger shops as well. So having that mixture, I think, is really good because it can cater to different styles and tastes that people have.
Yes, and different occasions too, right? You can have, there's a spot to catch up with a friend over lunch, or a spot to have a really fancy anniversary dinner, or a big occasion too. So
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So folks, I encourage you to go on out. This is currently happening right now, still until the 26th.
Yep.
And then also here too, there is information on your website here. It's genevachamber.com. Partners with Northern Illinois Food Bank, one of them being Stockholm's Brew Pub is one of them there too. And I am seeing that on the list there too. So I think that is really cool too. Now, when it comes to partnering with the local food bank, what is it that they do? So it looks like, is it are there proceeds that go to the food bank?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So each restaurant is doing something a little bit different. At Stockholm's, you use them as an example. I believe that off each of their specific brews that they have, $1 goes to the Northern Illinois Food Bank. But at each of the participating restaurants, there's a little bit of something different that goes. But it is dollars that go, yes.
That's awesome. Oh, I am seeing that now here on the website. $1 donated to the Northern Illinois Food Bank with each beer purchase, it says.
Yes.
So you can find that information. What's also really cool, too, is when you go on this website, and I'm showing for those who are on the YouTube side of things, if you actually go to the partners page and you scroll down, and if you want to click on one of them, let's say, is it pronounced charcuterie?
Charcuterie, yeah.
Yep. I did talk about them the other day when it was National Cheese Lovers Day. You can click on their link and it'll take you directly to them. It does tell you information about it. So they've got their
They're doing their Lewis box.
I like it.
Yes.
Very cool. So you got a lot of great things here when it comes to, of course, downtown Geneva with the Restaurants Week. You've got all the great dining options as well, too. And people can find this information at genevachamber.com. Is there any other websites and pages that people can find more information about Geneva Restaurant Week, or even just in general some other events?
Geneva Chamber is a great place to go to start. If you click over to the events tab and toggle, it pulls up all of the list of our events that are coming up. We have a citywide garage sale and a coffee crawl that's coming up in April. And then, of course, our big Swedish Days Festival that's wildly popular in the summer, that is coming up this June. But you can also go there and get a list of all of our event dates for 2025.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. And so I want to thank you again for joining us live here today. What do you hope people can get out of an event like this?
I hope that they come to Geneva and see all that it has to offer, have something to eat, maybe try some place you've not been before, and then check out some of our shops and enjoy our town.
Absolutely. You don't want to miss out on this event, folks. It is continuing on until January 26th. So don't miss out. That's Geneva Restaurant Week. You can find more information at genevachamber.com. Thank you again so much for joining us live today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're very, very welcome. Of course. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. So, of course, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer. And we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Want to read some action-packed, exciting pulp fiction? Read the works of Michael Tooman, now featuring their international crime thriller, I Married a Bot Madam. Available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle editions. The paperback is also available at other book retailers. Check out Michael Tooman's webpage at Scilink.net. That's Papa Sierra Yankee Lima India November Kilo November Echo Tango.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off healthcare because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, pardon me, AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Hey, we hope that you are enjoying your day so far today. Thank you again to Johanna Patterson for joining us live here today in studio to talk about the exciting Geneva's Restaurant Week. Still going on now until the 26th. You can check out more information posted on their website. That is genevachamber.com. Again, that's genevachamber.com. 9 days of dining at your Geneva favorites. Still going on here. It started on the 18th, so you've got, this is the 5th day out of 9, so we have today through till the 26th, so that's 5 days left. If you do want to grab your friends, visit and support local restaurants at this Geneva's Restaurant Week. Dine in for the 9s. That's the Dine on the 9s for 9 days. We're on to the 5th day right now here, or 5 days left. So feel free to check it out. It is at genevachamber.com. You can also visit their Facebook page, Experience Geneva IL on Facebook, Geneva's great downtown offerings. You can view that there too, any updates and more. You can also take a look at what's happening in Geneva. I always like to bring those up too. What's happening in Geneva, Illinois? You can find that information posted on the What's Happening in Geneva page, which I always like to bring up. You can check out other things that are going to be coming up there too. Come see a lot of fun things and more, news articles and a whole lot more. Check it out, all within the area. That's all within the area here, what's happening in the area of Geneva, Illinois. So feel free to check that out on the Facebook page. I always like to bring up those, of course, as you know, because, there's a great opportunity for people to make postings on these public pages. Some of them are private group pages, but of course, you can still join them. Post about what's happening within the area. It's a great way to get people to know what's going on, keeping people, as I say, up to date and in the loop. And of course, you can also do that here with WRMN. Subscribe to our channel, youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Stay tuned for more as we continue on with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Thank you, everyone, of course, for joining in this morning here, being a part of the conversation, tuning in, and of course, being a part of the community too is very important. Let's take a look here again at the weather and temperatures. And we still have a couple minutes left before we take it to the bottom of the hour news. And then we do head on into our Tradio segment. So again, today we are seeing a high of about 24 degrees, snow showers continuing on. It has lightened up a bit. So the snow currently falling down right now. It's falling a little bit fast, but the flurries have kind of died down a bit. So now it's just a little bit more on the windier side of things. So the snow has died down. We are seeing it nice, white, fluffy snow, but in the streets, it is a little bit more on the dirtier side there, as expected, of course, with the roads. It does look like the roads are a little bit on the slick side, so just make sure that you're careful when you are driving out today. We're going to be seeing it cloudy and snow showers continuing on, about a 40% chance here with a low of 13 for tonight. Tomorrow on Thursday, as we continue on throughout the week, getting closer to the weekend, we're going to be seeing a high of only 18, so it is predicted to be colder tomorrow than it is today. Intervals of clouds and sunshine. Bitterly cold, clear for Thursday night, low of 1 degree. 1 degree. We're seeing for Friday as we kick it off closer to the weekend, high of 22, sunshine in the morning, cloudy in the afternoon and evening with a low of 17 for Friday night. Heading on into the weekend on Saturday, we do see partly cloudy skies, rising temperatures to 37 as our high, dropping down to a low of 16 for mostly cloudy skies on Saturday. Sunday rolls around, we have a high of 29, partly cloudy, with partly cloudy for Sunday night, low of 17. Then we get into next week, tail end of January as we head on into February. Monday's a high of 39, mostly sunny on Tuesday with a high of 40. High of 41, partly cloudy on Wednesday. Thursday, the 30th, is a high of 38, partly cloudy, and partly cloudy continuing on pretty much throughout the rest of that week and weekend as we head on out of January into February. February 1st, predicted to be a high of 40 and almost a high of 45 degrees for February 2nd. Then it does eventually start to drop. We are going to be seeing about a 40% chance of snow in the AM part of Tuesday, February 4th. So today, snow showers, and then we don't see them really happen again until early part of February. So we'll get a little break of the snow, and then it'll probably arise again here eventually into the start of February. So that's the weather and forecast. Again, don't forget to check out our website, WRMN1410.com. That's WRMN1410.com. Don't forget to click to listen live. You can also listen to our another upcoming shows that will be coming up here. We do have from 1 to 2 o'clock. We've got What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. We also do have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. That is from 2 until 4 o'clock. I always do get the rundown early from her, which I appreciate. And so it looks like she's going to be having a nice rundown for some things and topics that are going to be coming up here and that she will be that she'll be talking about here. We might be doing another game. That game yesterday, Name That Tune, was a lot of fun too. So definitely stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up later today. We also do have a political talk show coming up later today from 4 until 6 o'clock. It is Word Wednesday, and the word of the day today is dystopia. So they'll be talking about some dystopias and more to come in the future there. So stay tuned for that coming up from 4 until 6 o'clock. You can also check out our on-air schedule as well, if you do want to check that out too. That's the on-air schedule that you can find on our website, WRMN1410.com. That's WRMN1410.com. If you do want to go on there, you can find us there. You can also find us on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook.com at WRMN1410 Radio. You can find us on Facebook and see those different postings. Marky B did recently do a live stream there, which I will be playing here in just a bit. We are going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll play that live stream and then officially go into our Tradio segment. He did a live stream about the latest local information, of course, on the transformation of 10 city residents to the Lexington Inn and Suites. Very important information. You can find it on Facebook. I will play it on the airwaves here in just a bit when we come back from the break. So stay tuned for that. After that, we will go into our official Tradio segment. Time to call into the show at 847-931-1410. You can also utilize the text line, or feel free to email me too, Matt McNeil at WRMN1410.com for those Tradio announcements. And then, of course, after that, we'll continue on talking about more fun things that are happening in the area of the Fox River Valley. So much going on, so many great events. People are going to it. They're not letting the cold weather stopping them from having a good time and going out. So stay tuned, and we'll be back.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Progressive. The second annual Home Run 5K Walker Run will be held in Elgin on April 26th to support PADS. Registration is $50 for adults and $25 for youths under the age of 12. A 100-yard dash for children 5 and under is just $5. Congratulations going out to Neuqua Valley High School senior Emma Jenkins, who's set to show her silent film tonight as part of the Student Silent Film Festival taking place at the Tivoli Theater in Downers Grove. Students from 11 high schools across the Chicago area will be participating. Advocate Sherman Hospital in Elgin is offering a free support group called Beyond Baby Blues, intended for new mothers. The group helps mothers cope with the emotional challenges of childbirth and will meet every Tuesday, welcoming all mothers regardless of where they delivered. The current session times are 9:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
At School of Rock, we've got something for everyone. We're located at 353 South Randall Road in Elgin, Illinois. For teens 12 to 18, our performance program prepares students for live shows at real rock venues. For ages 8 to 12, Rock 101 helps young musicians start their journey with private lessons and group rehearsals. Our rookies aged 6 to 7 explore instruments through fun games, while Little Wing, ages 4 to 5, introduces preschoolers to the basics of rock and roll music. And for adults 18 plus, we've got an exciting adult performance program for all skill levels, from beginners to experienced musicians. Visit the website at elgin.schoolofrock.com. To sign up for a free trial. We start pre-enrollments in January, targeting a mid-February open. Unleash your inner rock star. Join us at School of Rock and let's make some noise.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, snow with cloudy skies and a high near 22. It feels like -2 with gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, snow likely before 3 a.m., cloudy with a low around 13, rising to 16 overnight. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 20. Currently, it is 16 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with a sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a Honey Buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Hey, thanks so much for joining in and listening in to WRMN, your local radio station for news, entertainment, and more. Thanks so much for joining us today live here on WRMN AM 1410. And of course, we do want to keep you up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here, of course, also with WRMN. Marky B did recently just post a live video here on our YouTube side of things, or on our Facebook side of things, facebook.com at WRMN 1410 Radio. Listen to the Talk of the Town, WRMN AM 1410, and WRMN on YouTube for the latest local information on the transformation of Tent City residents to the Lexington Inn and Suites. I'll pull it up here on the screen, and you'll also be able to hear it as well, too, through the airwaves on this latest of information here. Thank you to Marky B for sharing with us. Let's take a listen.
Well, today is a snowy day here in the Fox River Valley, and today is day 2 of the transformation of the residents from the homeless encampment known as Tent City in Elgin to the Lexington Hotel and Suites for the beginning of their 120-day stay. I'm Marky B reporting. WRMN would like to commend the City of Elgin, the Elgin Police and Fire Departments, and all the local social service organizations for their hard work and the role they are playing in trying to help to make a positive impact in the community, and for taking part in this arduous process, which has been taking quite some time, and for doing it in inclement cold and snowy weather like we have here today. Yesterday it was bitter cold. Today is just snowy. It will take a while for things to play out, but we certainly hope that at least some of the Tent City residents involved that will be staying here at the Lexington Inn and Suites will use this as an opportunity to take the steps necessary to get their lives back on track. The WRMN News Department will certainly be keeping a close eye on how all of this unfolds, and you can follow it step by step each day by listening to the First Shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings from 6 until 10, right here on this radio station, your hometown station, the voice of the Fox River Valley, the talk of the town, WRMN. I will talk to you bright and early on a Thursday morning. We'll have the latest information. And on Friday, of course, Elgin Police Chief Anna Lally will share any more information that is to be shared on her show, Fridays with the Finest, at 9 a.m. Have a great day, stay warm, and stay safe. I'll talk to you on Thursday.
All right. Thank you to Marky B for posting that video, for taking the time to go out to the Lexington Inn and Suites and sharing that information there. Of course, we wish everyone, of course, safety when it comes to their travels to the Lexington Inn and Suites. I know it can be a very, very difficult time for folks out there who are part of the homeless encampment that are having to move. So, of course, we hope that the moving was nice and smooth for you. Again, we will definitely keep you folks out there up to date on what is happening here too. And of course, we thank, of course, the Elgin, Illinois government page for also keeping everyone up to date as well too. City of Elgin, Illinois government. You can find their Facebook page or also find their website at elginil.gov. That's elginil.gov for the latest news. Following, of course, at the top of the list here, under latest news, Elgin's homelessness response. There's a separate page that you can go to, of course, to keep you up to date. And the City of Elgin, of course, is committed to addressing homelessness through the comprehensive action and compassionate support. So, of course, here at WRMN, we are working with the City of Elgin to, of course, also follow along and also provide information and updates as well, too, with those live updates. So the most recent one being on the 21st here, posted by the Tent City Updates on elginil.gov, the city advancing its efforts to rehouse Tent City residents. So that information has been posted. You can find it there. If you go to our Facebook page as well, too, you can find the recent posting that Dino was out there talking about it with Jeff Knox as well. And then also, of course, this recent posting by Marky B. So you can feel free to check that out, that information on our Facebook page and also on the City of Elgin's Facebook page and also their website. So very good to keep you all informed on that. And thank you, everyone, of course, for also responding and having those comments and having that conversation as well, too. Taking a look here, we are officially also in our Tradio segment. So if you are interested in purchasing, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, now's the time. Call into the studio, 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. I also encourage you to, if you want to text us, send us an image of the item you're looking to purchase, the item you're looking to sell or trade, or maybe even an event you're looking to announce here too. You can send it to the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. That's 505-926-1410. 1410. Please feel free to send over your information. We'll put it up on the screen for people to see it. A great visual way for people to see what they might be looking for to purchase, sell, or trade. You can talk about an item here, of course. Showing the pictures will actually help to visually show others who might be interested in your item what the actual item looks like. So again, I encourage you, please feel free to send over pictures to us. Let us know what is, of course, going on. We do have a picture here that was posted. I know it's a little tiny here, but it is up on the screen. David Tees did announce it, posted here. The Elgin Lanes Junior League Scotch Doubles Candlelight fundraiser will be coming up Sunday afternoon on February 16th. Now, what it's going to be, it's $50 per couple, including bowling and all-you-can-eat buffet and shoe rental. Check-in starts at noon. Food starts at 1 p.m. Bowling will start at 1:30. The door prizes will be including 50-50 raffles and special drawings, 4 games of Scotch doubles, 2 non-tap, 1 regular, and 1 goofy one. Goofy ones sound like fun. If you'd like to just eat, the cost is $12 per person. Just to bowl is $15 per person. Must be paid by February 12th to keep your spot. Walk-ins are welcome if space is available. If you would like to reserve, you can also contact Kathy Schofield. That's Kathy, Kathy Schofield, SCHOFIELD at swbowl.com. is where you can find that information. So thank you, David Tees, for posting that information, sending it over to the text line here. Greatly appreciated, of course. If anyone else wants to as well, too, feel free to. 505-926-1410. That's 505-926-1410. Let's see some other things here as well. Of course, we'll go through talking a little bit about what else is coming up here when it comes to, of course, Tradio announcements as well, too. We've got some Tradio callers here. We have the Tradio caller locally looking for that Simon game and Etch-a-Sketch. If anyone has either of those, feel free to reach out to her. That's 847-717-3028. 847-717-3028 is that number. We have another Tradio caller, has that 2,000-watt generator for sale. It's a nice small generator, pretty quiet too, he says, with a 4 horsepower on there, asking $350 for it. If anyone is interested in purchasing this, feel free to call him for more questions and pictures at 847-847-8813. 847-847-8813 is that number. Another Tradio caller here also has the snowblower, perfect for a day like today, the snowblower. It's got a 4-cycle engine, 3 speeds on there, as a directional double-stage snow chute for $350. If you want to inquire about more information, of course, you can feel free to reach out. That number to dial is 847-741-8276. That is, again, 847-741-8276. Another Tradio caller here, Linda in Huntley. She has some things to sell here, including an oak table with 4 chairs and 2 leaves for $100. That number is 847-271-8219. Again, that's 847-271-8219. We have Susie here as well. She has quite a few items for sale. She has 3 homemade full-size quilts that her mother-in-law made for $50 or best offer. Also has some bakeware as well, 24 pieces from 1975, no chips or cracks. Also has blue doves and hot pink tulips on there, $150 or best offer. There's also the kitchen mixer too. It's in the color yellow with all the hooks, and also a meat grinder does come with it as well, $75 or best offer. Also included here too, she does have a big blue suitcase for $35 or best offer. She's also got here too a Singer sewing machine, comes with the built-in cabinet for $75 or best offer. She also does have some antiques and also some pots and pans that are glass. Feel free to reach out to her. That's 630-536-9922. 630-536-9922. Another Tradio caller here has the original theatrical film posters that make great wall art as well as wonderful gifts. If you look for something specific with those posters, you can contact him. You can text him or email him. The text is 708-793-3980, or you can also email him. That's billsellsposters@gmail.com. billsellsposters@gmail.com is the website. billsellsposters@gmail.com. I was like, that's the website to go to. No, that's the email. That's the email that you can reach out to him to. Taking a look at the time here, we're approaching 12:46 pretty soon. Here we are going to take a quick time out, and then when we do come back, we'll continue on talking about more what's happening here within the Fox River Valley. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like. You can also follow us on Facebook. Feel free to tune in through the apps, tune in through our website, or also through the classical AM 1410 dial. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. When it comes to real estate, you want the best. Choose RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. Located at 113 West Oak Knoll Drive in Hampshire, Illinois, RE/MAX leads the industry in brand awareness and provides comprehensive services, residential, commercial, leasing, and investment solutions, all tailored to your needs. With innovative marketing and cutting-edge tools, RE/MAX helps you find your dream property or sell faster. At RE/MAX, they take a client-centered approach, offering personalized strategies to achieve your real estate goals. Ready to get started? Call them today at 847-683-9200. That's 847-683-9200. Or visit their website at ildealmakers.com to begin your journey. RE/MAX Dealmakers, making real estate simple and successful.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people seeking treatment for ED are under 40? HIMS can help. Get started at hims.com/joy. Through hims.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope you're enjoying the day so far, that you're enjoying the show, and hopefully you're all staying nice and warm too. That's very important because it's definitely a chilly day outside today. Don't forget, we're in our Tradio segment still going on right now too, so if you'd like to give us a call, that's 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, 847-931-1410. Don't forget, we also do have our text number, 505-926-1410. That's 505-926-1410. That is that number, of course, to dial. Or also to text to. You can also leave us a voicemail, too, if you'd like, as well. No problem there as well. You can feel free to leave us a voicemail any time of the day there, too. 505-926-1410 is that number. Don't forget, you know what? It's cold out there, right? As you know, it is very cold out there, but maybe you want to picture yourself going to a nice, relaxing place on a vacation. Well, stay tuned, of course. On the first Tuesday of every month, we do have Travel Tuesdays here on Out to Lunch with WRMN with Cruises International. We've got Shauna White, who comes in on the first Tuesday of each month here for the year of 2025 during Out to Lunch with WRMN, talking about some great options when it comes to, of course, all things vacations, land and sea. So if you want to check out more information on that, you can find it cruisesinternational.com. That's cruisesinternational.com. I think what we'll do is we'll also create a new playlist as well, too, for the Travel Tuesdays. That's for the first Tuesday of the month, so that you can rewatch it on YouTube, youtube.com at WRMN Radio, and go from there. Listen to it, watch it, and experience it, too. Nothing beats actually going out and experience it. You can call them 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447. Call now to speak to a cruise and vacation expert. The beautiful thing about Cruises International is they care about that personalized experience, creating that relationship between the cruise and vacation expert and those of you out there who are planning that vacation. Not so much of a way of just saying, you know what, not so much of you call them, they plan it for you. Okay, you're done. And then that's it. You create those lasting relationships, which is important. So check out the website, cruisesinternational.com. Don't forget to tune in that's the first Tuesday of the month. So of course, taking a look at the calendar here, let's see when that one will be. The first Tuesday of the month would be Tuesday the 4th. Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International. So that will be Tuesday the 4th. Looking at the temperatures for Tuesday, that is February 4th. I almost forgot there what it was. February 4th will be the day. Let's see what that is. That's going to be 35 on that day, with about a 25% chance of rain, 35 degrees. So it is still going to be pretty cold outside. A high of 35, not too bad, dropping into considerably cloudy clouds early, low of 17. So if you want to picture yourself maybe in the Bahamas on a cruise, that's a great way to listen in. That is Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International. If you have any suggestions on news topics you want to talk about, of course, feel free to email us, info@WRMN1410.com. You can also text us 505-926-1410. If there's other news articles that you want us to cover, of course, that's very important. Feel free to send us some suggestions. We want to make sure, of course, that we're covering lots of good news here that is featured within the Fox River Valley and maybe even outside too, maybe Chicagoland area as well. Let us know, of course. Absolutely. Greatly appreciate those comments. Let's see what else we have here coming up as well. We're going through, what do we have here in the local library section? This is a great way to bundle up and enjoy some nice reading. This was recently posted here onto the Gail Borden Public Library's Facebook page. Hey, it's a bitter cold weather day. Perfect reminder that the River Room is a great cozy spot to sit by the fireplace and read. That was yesterday, of course, but also applies for today. because it's a very cold day outside. If you want to drive out, beat the snow here, it has died down a little bit. You can go on out and enjoy the nice fireplace that's out there. And also enjoy here, too, the awesome Black Creativity exhibition at the main library, highlighting and celebrating Black creatives who you might know and some people you might not yet be familiar with. They have them currently on display right now, too, so feel free to check that out. Lots of great Lego builds there as well. Find out more information. Also, you can find them on their website. That is galeborden.info. Galeborden.info. We still have a couple minutes left here. Just a reminder that coming up later today, we do have What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn. That is from 1 until 2 o'clock. Let me see if I go onto the website here for What's Cooking Today, if there's a sneak peek on what he's going to be talking about. Yes. I'll give you a little sneak peek here. So post it on to What's Cooking Today. There's going to be some information on how to enjoy some wine while not having to break the bank. And then also some other restaurants as well, too, with restaurant weeks. Yes, very nice. Stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up from 1 until 2 o'clock today. We also do have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends from 2 to 4. We've got a political talk show from 4 to 6. If you also do want to take a look at the lineup of what we have to offer here throughout the rest of this week, you can feel free to do that on our website. We also do have Dino's Night Out from 2 to 4 p.m. on Fridays, a nice relaxing way to tune in to Dino's Night Out and look into the Fox River Valley's entertainment circle with information, venues on the who's, the what's, and the where's on performances near you. You can also check out our weekend lineup as well, too, on our current schedule, of course. We've got On the Rise with Mike and Derek, locally produced here from 8 to 10 a.m. We've got The Truth About Chicago Sports with Marcus Mack from 10 a.m. to noon. We did have Derek on the air earlier today during Mark's show. Chief Guard of the Republic with Michael Tuman. That is from 12 to 1. Jeff Michaels show from 1 to 2. We're working on some other great shows that are also in the works, so stay tuned for that here on WRMN. Don't forget also on Fridays from 12 to 1, during Out to Lunch, we do have life experiences with William Pellerinos. Of course, he is a DUI jury expert and trial expert as well, too, former police officer, too. So, of course, we thank you for his service. And he has a lot of great, really awesome life experiences for you to tune in and listen to. And I enjoy sitting here and also producing that show with him. You have a lot of great conversations, which is good. So, again, this will wrap it up pretty soon here for Out to Lunch. Pardon me, with WRMN. Again, if you think of something that you're looking to purchase, you're like, you know what? I was looking to purchase that for a while. And I just remembered it now. But Tradio's over. That's okay. Text us 505-926-1410. You can feel free to email me anytime that you like, even on the weekend. Feel free to email me. Let me know if you are looking to for something that you want to announce on the Tradio segment. You can absolutely do that. Being a part of the conversation, being part of the community for the community. Thanks so much for everyone joining in today to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Thank you for our guests. We had Brian from Santa's Village on the phone lines and Johanna from the Geneva Chamber of Commerce also on the air with us as well, too. The events coordinator, their communications director, talking about Geneva's Restaurant Week. Stay tuned for more as we continue on with What's Cooking Today. What's Cooking Today? Do you know? I gave you a little sneak peek. Stay tuned for that. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Are you 18 to 24 looking for a hands-on job leading to a career? Have you considered manufacturing? BCS, Business and Career Services, can help. The Manufacturing Careers Internship Program helps you gain work experience while earning money. You will obtain OSHA safety and forklift certifications. At BCS, there's also job placement and retention support. All services are free. BCS has locations in Cook and Kane County. Find out more today at bcsillinois.org or call 224-545-0765. BCS, strengthening communities, building careers. Accepting applications now. 224-545-0765.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410 Elgin time, 1 o'clock.
This is WRMN News.
Hello, I'm Dennis Green. Senate Republicans say they will work through the weekend to fill out President Trump's cabinet. His lone confirmed cabinet member is Marco Rubio, who was sworn in as Secretary of State on Tuesday. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer reports.
The possibility of recess appointments is still being floated in D.C. this morning. President Trump asked some Republican leadership during a meeting at the White House yesterday to consider the move, which would allow some of Trump's picks to be confirmed without a Senate vote, speeding up the process. Senate Majority Leader John Thune has said that he hopes more votes will start imminently. But as Republicans push to get this done, Senate Democratic Leader Chuck Schumer said that his party won't, quote, rubber stamp nominees they feel are grossly unqualified.
There could be more votes this week. President Trump attended the traditional interfaith inaugural prayer service at the Washington National Cathedral. During the service, the Episcopal Bishop of Washington, Marianne Booty, urged the president to have compassion on members of the LGBTQ+ community and immigrants.
In public discourse, honoring each other's dignity means refusing to mock or discount or demonize those with whom we differ, choosing instead to respectfully debate our differences, and whenever possible to seek common ground. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here.
The Episcopal Diocese of Washington has yet to comment. For WRMN News, I'm Dennis Green.
WRMN News, produced in Studio 14 by the River Media Network.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Progressive. Congratulations going out to Neuqua Valley High School senior Emma Jenkins, who's set to show her silent film tonight as part of the Student Silent Film Festival taking place at the Tivoli Theater in Downers Grove. Students from 11 high schools across the Chicago area will be participating. Advocate Sherman Hospital in Elgin is offering a free support group called Beyond Baby Blues, intended for new mothers. The group helps mothers cope with the emotional challenges of childbirth and will meet every Tuesday, welcoming all mothers regardless of where they delivered. The current session times are 9:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. The second annual Home Run 5K Walker Run will be held in Elgin on April 26th to support PADS. Registration is $50 for adults and $25 for youths under the age of 12. A 100-yard dash for children 5 and under is just $5. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, snow with cloudy skies and a high near 22. It feels like -2 with gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, snow likely before 3 a.m., cloudy with a low around 13, rising to 16 overnight. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 20. Currently, it is 16 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, baconate with a breakfast baconator, roll with a sausage breakfast burrito, buddy it up with a honey buddy, or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes, and then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.